Hi guys, I hope I'm live in the right place. Happy April. I'm popping on again live, you just can't get rid of me. Okay, I am live in the right place. Always good. Say hello when you pop on. I hope you are having a good day wherever you are. Don't mind my messy hair, I don't care. No, I've just come off night shift and I'm back on night shift tonight, so in between night shifts, so I am totally wearing pajama pants and messy hair because I didn't get much sleep last night and I'm back on night shift tonight. So yeah, you've got me how I am. So I thought I'd pop on. Hi Chris, hi Wendy. I thought I'd pop on and say happy April. It's April Fool's Day, believe it or not. And I thought I'd share a couple of things, so and maybe make a card with you quickly. Hi Kathleen, how are you? So I hope you enjoyed celebration. Sadly, it's now over. We've said goodbye to celebration, but we still have our mini catalogue and we've still got our big catalogue. But there are a couple things that are now happening in April with Stampin' Up and with my business. So I thought I'd pop on and show you what those are. What I might do, I thought I'd start the camera facing me so you can see this is what Kayla looks like after night shift. And no, I'm just kidding. I thought I'd pop on so you can see my face and that I'm not a robot. And then I'll flip the camera around and share with you what's on my desk, because if I hold it up, it's going to be backwards and that would be super annoying for you all, I think. So I hope you're all safe and well and that you're getting some crafting time, whether or not you're in isolation or not. So I do night shift tonight at work and then I knock off and have 4 days off. Hi Sue, how are you? So I'm looking forward to my 4 days off, although I will be homeschooling my son for some of that. So we'll see how much crafting actually gets done, because what I have planned and what actually gets done are two different things. So if you need some inspiration though, I've just popped up another blog post on my blog, which I shared on my page here this morning, and I've been blogging every day and still plan to keep blogging every day. So feel free to pop on and check that out. The link is actually in the video description to my blog, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure if it is. I don't know, but it's www.stampinwithkayla.com. But yeah, I always post it on my page. Are you on lunch again? I seem to catch you at a good time, Sue. Oh, Kathleen, I know. It's been so hard to know what you can and can't do, and I can't even go sit my parents at the moment, and it's just been crazy, crazy times. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and I'll just have to try to get better at this so I don't make you all dizzy. So let's see how we go. It's not liking me. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. So hopefully you can see that okay. Hi Kylie, how are you? Just need to zoom in a bit, I think. One of these days I will get my camera set up down pat, but in the meantime, oh, yes, I'm not turning my phone while recording. Oh, my phone does not like me at the moment. Hopefully you can see okay. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it's zoomed in okay. Okie doke. So, here's my information if you need it. I don't think I have my blog link on here. I need to fix that, don't I? Oh no, I do. It's right in bold. Silly, silly me. Okay, so this is the catalogue that we're working from, and we've also got the annual catalogue, the big catalogue. If you need a catalogue, I do have a request a catalogue link in the video description where you can request a catalogue from me if you don't already have one. So definitely feel free to do that because I'm happy to send them out. It's just not straight, so it's bothering me. Hi Edwina, how are you? Long time no see. So this is the current catalogue. Definitely happy to send you one with your local, and I can send them anywhere in Australia. And I'm going to make a card from this today, and it's a male card. I'm doing a masculine card. But what I wanted to come and share first of all is it's April, and I posted this on my page this morning, but the beginning of the month means I have a new host code. So if you don't know what a host code is, it's basically a code where If everyone places orders through that code, I send out a free gift for all orders over 50 that use the host code. So the host code I've listed here is 2WN4ZESU, and it's also in the video description. That's so funny that you're on Edwina. We had like our babies at the same time. Can you believe they're like 6? Isn't that crazy? How are you going with homeschooling yours? Or you might still be going to school, I don't know. You've got 2 now, don't you? So this month I'm giving away, with every order over 50 that uses the host code, some of these gorgeous gilded gems, and these are brand new. So they've only been released this month to customers. So I'm going to give away a packet of those worth $12.25 with every order over 50 that uses the host code. So all of this information is on the video description, as well as the as my page. You'll see this as a pinned post. But something else really exciting is this month, for any order, I'm going to send you a free tutorial bundle, and this is a mega tutorial bundle. So I was involved in this tutorial bundle with a whole bunch of demonstrators from all around the world, and so there's 90 tutorials in this, and it is hundreds of pages long. There's so much inspiration on in this tutorial. It's amazing. So this is worth $35. So not only do you get the gilded gems worth $12.25, but you get a $35 Australian tutorial bundle. You can also purchase this, but hey, why would you not go this option? Because you get the free gems and the tutorial bundle. It's amazing. So definitely great reasons to shop this month. And yes, homeschooling is seriously a challenge. My son comes back tomorrow after I finish night shift, and it's going to be fun. A whole bunch of fun, I'm sure. Hey, Kayla. So yeah, they're my 2 offers this month that I'm really super excited about. They're super fun. So you definitely want to take advantage of those while you can. So I'm just going to pop that to the side. So what I thought I might do is pop on and share another card that is not actually new. I've shared this on my blog, but I thought I'd come make one with you. And that's a fun masculine card using this beautiful stamp set from the mini catalogue, and that's Pedal to the Metal. Pedal to the Metal, sorry, I think it's called. And this is a great one for so many guy cards. It's got a couple of really cool sentiments. I love the font. They're like a typewriter type font. Really super fun. And I did this fun card at a card buffet recently and thought I'd come and share it with you guys as well, because, you know, I've got a few hours to spare before I might have an hour or so nap before I go back to work. So why not come craft with you bunch of fun guys? So I'm going to get out all the bits and pieces, which are all pre-cut, because when I do card buffets, all the bits and pieces are all pre-cut, ready for everyone. So I had a bunch spare. So hey Karen, how are you? So what I'm using today is a crumb cake top folding card base. I love my top folding cards. And that is cut to the standard A4, half an A4 size. So I cut mine at 10.5 and score at 14.9. And then I have a piece of crumb cake again. So I'm going crumb cake on crumb cake. And this one is cut at 10 by 14.4. And then I've got a piece of the Tropical Oasis. So pretty. Designer Series paper. And I've got this brown side because this is a really cool masculine pattern. And I've cut that one to 9.7, I think. No, 9.5 by 14 or 13.9. And I do have the measurements listed on my blog, I believe. And then I've got the same sizes as those two, but in crumb cake and whisper white for the inside. And then I've just got a scrap of crumb cake, which we're going to stamp on, a stitch circle, which I think is it's the largest stitch circle, and then a layering circle cut from Gold Glimmer just to frame that one there. I've got a bit of the braided linen trim, I think it might be called. It's the one that goes with the Tropical Oasis suite. And I've just got a scrap of whisper white, which we're going to stamp our sentiment on, and one of these gorgeous stars, which are from these gorgeous copper star designer elements. These are one of my favorite things. They're so beautiful. I love copper. I know, I can't believe we're in April. It's crazy how fast the year scoots by. So crazy times, but you know, it's about to be Easter. It's going to be a different kind of Easter this year, I think, but it's all happening. So let's get started. So I want to show you something a bit fun. well, I hope I always show you things that are a bit fun. I have to remind myself because I leave so long in between making the cards to making them with you live that I kind of forget. Okay, so I'm just going to stick like I did yesterday on the live. I stuck all my bits and bobs together to avoid having so many different layers on the desk. So I'm just going to stick my Whisper White inside piece to my crumb cake. And then I can actually adhere my circle. So I'm just going to use some glue because when you adhere to glimmer paper, you do have to let it dry for a minute because it sort of takes a bit. Otherwise, you can use glue dots if you want kind of an instant stick. Okay, so now I might just pop these ones to the side for a second because we're going to do something really fun. With this paper, I actually wanted to distress it. And this is going to look really crazy to you probably, and you're going to think, what on the earth is she doing? But I'm just going to have to find a Stampin' mister that's actually got water in it. And I don't know that, oh no, do I have one? That's got alcohol, rubbing alcohol in it. I say alcohol, you probably think, what on the earth? Okay, so all I did with this was actually literally scrunch it up like I'm frustrated and going to chuck it in the bin, but I'm not. And then I'm going to unravel the paper. This is a really fun way to get some really cool, simple, quick and easy distressed pieces. Now, it doesn't look like much, but then I'm going to actually also spray it with water, which helps to break up those fibres. And then you can scrunch it again. Now, when you've wet it though, you do have to be careful because it will make it easier to tear. So then I just flattened it out, and that sort of gives you a nice distressed, you've got the crumpled bits and pieces. You can even scrunch it up again. You can scrunch it up a few times if you like. Depends how distressed you would like the piece to be. Now, if I wasn't doing a live video, I would let this dry for a bit, but I don't have time for that. Now I'm going to grab a little, where are we? The one I can't find, there we go. I've got just this makeup sponge, and I like to use that when I am doing sponging techniques, but I'm going to grab my Early Espresso Stampin' pad, and I'm just going to use this makeup sponge into the pad and then use this over the top. And what that does is applies ink to those distressed bits and really helps them to stand out. It's a really fun way to change up some of your designer paper, and I think it also helps it look really masculine. So it's a pretty easy technique, but one that can achieve the coolest looks. So I'm just going to add just a bit more ink like so, and I can pop that one away, and it's got ink all over my finger. Of course I did. Now, what I might do is just sit that aside to dry for a minute because we would like it to be as dry as we can get it. And then I can stamp out and colour my little truck with you. So I'm just going to use this fun truck here. And I just need a Stampin' block that he's going to fit on. And what we're going to do is stamp that truck onto the crumb cake scrap with some Memento black ink because we're going to use stamping blends. So I think a lot of people when they're doing their colouring go straight to Whisper White cardstock, but you can absolutely still stamp on other colours, especially with this because it makes it look nice and masculine. So I'm going to grab out my soft suede blends and also my smoky slate, and I might use a bit of light basic black. So what I'm going to do first is go in with my dark soft suede and just apply some dark blending just to some areas that I think need to be a little bit darker. So there's some lines where you would know that the truck would be a little bit darker, so I'm just gonna sort of guess where those areas would be. You don't have to be perfect by any means. Who's perfect these days, seriously? And then, oops, I'm going to go in with my light soft suede. and just colour the rest of my truck in. So I'm not colouring the windows. You could if you want. You could add some light blue pool party if you wanted to, but I'm just going to leave them blank and just focus on colouring the truck, and I will do the tyres. So just blend that out. Hey Jess, Miss Tassels. Sorry, today's card doesn't have tassels. I thought of you the other day because I was using tassels galore. Almost run out. What am I going to do? Okay, so just want to make sure that all the bits and pieces are coloured. Hey! I'm coming on because I'm in between night shifts. I need some therapy with you girls. Probably need sleep too, but hey, that's optional, isn't it? I know, right? Look, okay, so everyone's talking about hoarding stuff. I may have several packets of tassels. Look, that one's almost gone. What am I going to do? Okay, so now I'm going to go in and add I might add some dark smoky slate. I don't usually make masculine cards. What's going on? I thought, you know what, I better give this stamp set some time in the spotlight. I know, right? Hey Christina, how are you? How's everything going in this mad time? I think everyone's... It's funny, I was at work this morning. I was up nice and early because the client didn't want to sleep. Neither did I, apparently. So I was watching the news and they were saying they're talking about bringing in limits to the bottle shop now because everyone's been going to the bottle shop and stocking up. Oh, look at that, Sandy. It was meant to be. Yes, I am feeling much better, thank goodness, because I did not know what to do without my voice. To be honest, I'm quite an introvert. Those that, I'm all right, but I definitely don't mind time at home. So this is kind of okay for me because I'm quite a homebody. But my husband's the complete opposite. He's like a total extrovert. So he's definitely struggling a bit more than I am. But I'm quite enjoying just crafting at home. Right, so now I've coloured that in. So I've just used a mixture of the light basic black and the smoky slates with the soft suede. Got a tongue tie there. That's all right. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, look, to be honest, I actually struggle when I do in between night shifts. I actually struggle to sleep anyway. And if I'm home alone, I will clean the house from top to bottom because I'm a bit of a clean freak. So, like, I've literally been around disinfecting things this morning for no real reason, to be honest. And now I'm doing washing of things that don't really need washing. So, you know what? Crafting with you guys is not actually such a bad thing because I needed to stop cleaning. I mean, the client at work last night said, right, you need to sit on the couch and relax because you clean too much. It was actually kind of funny. So, yes, I do enjoy cleaning. And I thought, you know what, I should get on here and craft instead. So I'm fussy cutting, and some of you love that, some of you hate it, but for me, I find fussy cutting quite therapeutic. So I am fussy cutting, but this is a very easy shape to fussy cut. Biggest tips, just move the paper, not the scissors. So there's our truck, fussy cut, and how cool does that look with Stampin' Blends on crumb cake cardstock? Oh, vomit. You love it, Jamie. Hop tip by Straight from the Winery. Oh, see, actually, to be honest, I don't actually really go to wineries. I know we have lots of good ones locally, but I'm not a huge wine girl. Oh, sort of. But then you'd be disgusted. If you're actually a wine person, you'd be disgusted in my taste of wine because generally a Moscato will do it for me. And I know that my parents are big wine people, and this is still a little bit wet, so just be careful. They're big wine people and they're absolutely horrified in my taste of wine because I drink Moscato and that's not up to their standard. Right, so I'm just applying a little bit of snail and I'm just going to add this to my layer of crumb cake, which I think I've actually cut a little bit too big, but we will go with it. the sake of Moscato's lot. You know, that's what I constantly get told. I have lots of good friends that are quite into their wine, and they get really horrified by my tasting wine. So generally I won't drink wine in front of like wine people because they're just horrified. If I'm going to drink, I love my Baileys. I love Irish drinks. So I like my Baileys, and I like, what else do I like? Don't mind a pina colada, I will say. I like pina coladas, dancing in the rain, or top shelf. What is that, Jamie? What's verve? I can't even say that second word. So I'm just adding Stampin' Dimensionals, vodka lime soda. Interesting. Do you know I was never a vodka girl? I don't know. Oh, see, I can't drink Coke. Coke makes me want to vomit. So I won't drink Coke at all. I never have, even as a kid. Right, so I'm just going to stick this with Stampin' Dimensionals to my card base. Really simple. And then I'm going to fancy champers. Oh, actually, there is a wine that I will drink. I will drink fancy champagne. When Declan and I got engaged, we were in Melbourne. It's not as good as yours, Jess. I love your singing better. When Declan and I were in Melbourne, and he popped the question, wherever we were, where were we? We were somewhere in Melbourne. They shouted us expensive champagne because they heard him pop the question, and it was really yummy, but I still don't know what it was. Right, so I'm going to use the basic black Stampin' Wrap marker, and I'm just literally using the lid to spritz some black on top, and I think I've added some to there as well. I got that tip from the lovely Dina Rico, the Creativity Cave. She's amazing. I love watching her because she's just so funny. I love her sense of humour. Right, so I'm just going to pop my circle that we've adhered earlier with some Stampin' Dimensionals. This is honestly a really quick and simple card and this is, I think, the stuff that I struggle with masculine cards is I like to add embellishments, and so I struggle of where to stop with masculine cards. Oh look, I spritzed my inside of my card, but that's okay. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off because I think I've done that a little bit too long. Now what I found with this braided linen trim, I think that's what it's called, is you can actually fray the ends and make it a bit more distressed, which is fun. Oh, Jamie, I had a bit of a giggle at our conversation yesterday. Oh, I wasn't being naughty at all. At all. This is lack of sleep, Kayla. Right, so I'm going to just stick some, I've got fluff everywhere. I'm fluffing. So I'm just going to stick my distressed trim, and then I've got this fun little Uti, and I'm adding Stampin' Dimensionals to everything. Bruno, eat your heart out. Oh, Jamie, I've got to take a picture of my adhesive stash. You won't believe I ordered some more adhesive. Shh. Whoops. I had to get my last minute celebration order in last night. And so, yeah. I should take the photo when that lot arrives. Rightio, so I'm just going to stick my ute on top of my linen braided trim, and then basically what we need to do is take our scrap of Whisper White and our sentiment. I'm going to do the same one, so to a great guy. You can send this for all kinds of occasions. It doesn't really matter what type of occasion it is, because you could, I don't know, send it to them for anything. It's nice to send just because cards, I think. Okey-doke. Exactly, Jess, exactly. It's not hoarding at all. My stash of adhesive doesn't even live on my craft desk because it won't fit. It's hidden, and I can't tell you where in case, you know. I wouldn't want anyone finding my secret stash. Right, so I'm just trimming with the mini paper trimmer, which I'm sad if you missed it out on it, but I love this thing to bits. I'm just trimming up my sentiment, and then I'm going to add my sentiment over the top of the cup. Oops. throwing things everywhere. Exactly, Jamie. I was so happy because I sent a whole heap the other day to people, and some have started receiving them. They're very excited, which is so nice. Where did I put that copper star? What's it at? It's like somewhere random on my desk. Got mess everywhere already. I'm just so messy. Okay. It's gone messy. Okay. Let's not fuss about. I'll just grab another one because I've got plenty. Okay. It's probably going to be like underneath something. Okay, so just going to grab my copper star and stick it right there. That's the front of the card literally done. So now we can just stamp onto the center of our card. And I'm just going to pop, actually I might not put something in it. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. I'm over bills. Over them. I wonder what this will look like. Is that too weird? No, I don't know. What am I doing, guys? Stuff it. I'll just do the sentiment. Okay. So I'm just going to stamp that. And it doesn't matter. I could add a bit more spritzing, couldn't I? Because I already spritzed all over it by accident. And then I'm going to add some adhesive just to the back there. And then literally stick that. I love crumb cake. It's one of my faves. Stick it to the middle, and that is honestly a really quick and simple mail card, and you don't really need many supplies at all. It uses, look, I've got a Dettol wipe. I can clean my stamp case because, you know, I love cleaning. So that's just really using that stamp set and a couple other supplies, and you get a really fun, quick and simple mail card. Super easy. So don't forget, I thought I'd just quickly pop on and share that with you, but don't forget what I've shared today. So I've got my new host code for the month if you missed out on that, and you get a free packet of the gold gilded gems for every order over 50 that uses the host code, which is just here or it's in the video description. And also you get the free mega tutorial bundle with 90 tutorials. Oh goodness. So this has got demos all over the world. It's got lovely Kylie and Bruno Bertucci in it. And so there's lots and lots of amazing ideas using the Ornate Garden, which is available from today. So you can see that in my shop. All the links are on my page. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick and really easy card to do. And really, I've got, look, oh no, sorry, they're not Dettol. They're Pino Clean Disinfectant Wipes. They smell so good too. Oh, so good. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and I'm sure I'm going to keep on popping on and annoying you all. So have a lovely day. Happy April, happy week, happy everything, and I will catch you guys all later. Thanks as always for watching. I love you all. Bye.